A pleasure to meet y'all at last, and welcome back to Nerf Secrets Revealed Distance Gauge. And today, we got ourselves something that is in fact dangerous to the point where we're gonna need to wear eye protection. I'm specifically talking about the so-called new Hyper line. Here we have ourselves the Rush 40. Hyper itself as a whole has already been attributed to the Hyper Sight lineup. Because Hyper technically goes there, it shouldn't have to carry on over to this. So I just typically call them keen blasters pretty much. Alongside the now controversial keen rounds, which at first I felt like these were going to be a pain to find, but you know what, because of their glowing nature, we're going to see for ourselves if this is actually going to take on the monstrosities of range tests. So, if you will, we're gonna go and get ourselves situated so this way we can find out how well does this blaster do on the usage of a nice long 100-foot long range. So let's see how it goes. Alright, so those will be enough keen rounds that we'll be firing for today. So we're going to start off at 0 feet, like always. We're going to slowly but surely figure out where each of these rounds have landed in the hopes of finding them a little easier. But yet it does seem like they got some pretty good results here. Ah, here's one. So this one landed between 68 and 69 feet, which is a pretty nice starting point to be at for a blaster of this type. Looks like I can see one over here as well. I have to go really slowly just to ensure that I can find them all, because maybe a dog or something out there might actually try and eat it. I could be here for some time, so maybe just bear with me if you will. On the other hand, though, I did see one go a little beyond the 100-foot mark, so I guess we'll just go ahead and automatically bump up the high range of 100+ feet. But what do I have to call for the middle, pretty much? Well, you know what? I guess unless if I can find any other rounds that are like closer towards the higher shot, then well, I'm just gonna go back and find that other one that I saw landed over here somewhere. Oh, here's one. Oh man, these ones you could definitely see very well. Looks like this one landed right at 69 feet, so at this point, I don't really know for sure, but it does almost seem like that there aren't really too many rounds to account for, pretty much. So in a way, it's almost unsettling to try and do a round. Oh, here's another one. In this round, if we move back a ways, it seems to be at 85 feet. So you know what? We're going to probably call it that one. 85 feet for the middle shots, 100+ for the highest shot. So these are pretty much the results that I can gather up so far about the Rush 40. Basically the starting point to the Keen series, or Hyper series, or whatever. So in a way, I guess these rounds can be pretty hard to find in the grass, as I've been trying to find the rest of them now. But you know what though? This is still a nice pick-me-up if you're wanting to look for a nice big upgrade over Rival or Ultra. And so, with that in mind, this basically concludes my little range test of the Rush 40. These are basically some of the rounds that I had been able to pick up while I was out there. I spent literally 10 minutes trying to find all 6 of them. I certainly saw one that I shot out of this get fired over 100 feet, so that's certainly going to be accountable on that part. But otherwise, this blaster is certainly pretty powerful and definitely shouldn't be played without eye protection, or maybe protection elsewhere as well, because this is certainly not a joke. Otherwise, I will say this is actually a pretty nice startup to what the Keen series could achieve in terms of range. Getting over 100 feet in one shot is certainly a nice testimony to that factor. But it's time to put these away because, well, it's over right now. I do have yet to pick up the other two blasters that are currently in the series, which I probably won't do so for a little while, but I will eventually. But if you want to see more, go down to my channel, then make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.